Okay, when did you really start to get off into music for real?
Oh, for real. I think I started setting my goals in middle school, junior high school. My first, I had my first band I was in. I played all the way through. Matter of fact, school in the music programs. I played in the orchestra, in the
Okay.
concert band at school. Uh, did a little bit in the marching band, but I was in the music program after I got started at Brookfield.
Okay.
But my first band that I was in was when I was in the eighth grade. Um, and that was my first band where we got really into trying to put something together to make some music and try to get to a point where we got to a point where we were doing some dances at the recreation center.
Mhm.
Then we got into playing the talent shows, and
Okay.
all the rest of that. But yeah, my first band was when I was in the eighth grade.
Is that right?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And we were like the garage band. That was popular. I mean, when you cats would get together, they would play on we play on the weekend and during the summer, and we'd be at one of the cats' house in the garage, and we
Okay.
lift up the garage door, and everybody be all the kids would come around and listen to us play. Those were our first audiences, the neighborhood kids.
Okay.
They'd be out on
Okay.
their little dirt bikes and listening to us play. So though that was the beginning of our performing, just
Okay.
performing for the neighborhood.
So let's go to when you get professional, making a dollar to hit the clubs and however you did
Yeah,
that.
that started for me when I was in the 11th grade,
Okay.
and I used to play. Matter of fact, out here, I got hooked up with this cat. His name was Chico. He had one eye. He used to pick me up, me and my drums on Friday night, and we come out. He bring me out here to Richmond
Okay.
to off cutting a little club called the 1212 Club. And I was first time I went there with him. I was kind of scared. I didn't know what to expect, because that
Right.
was really no. Take that back. That was my second club, and the first club that I made money in. First club I played at, we played. The guitar player that was in the band had an aunt and uncle who were Muslims. I had never met any Muslims
Okay.
before. They was real cool, but they lived in the city. Matter of fact, they lived on Divisadero,
Okay.
and they were so impressed with what we were doing. They got us a gig at the Playpen Upper Room. I don't know if you know that club in
I heard of that name.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the first club I ever played in. We didn't get no money. It was just opportunity to play.
Okay. Right. Right.
But then after that, when I was about 16, I first time I made some money was with that cat Chico out here
Mhm.
in Richmond at the 1212 Club.
Okay.
So we played from 9 to 12, and I made 12 cents. 12 cents. And, and back then, that went a long way. I could buy me a pair of shoes and still have some money left over. You know,
Okay. You said 12 cents.
12, yeah, with 12-cent gig meant $12 gig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
$12 gig.
All right.
So I would work Friday and Saturday. And so Monday morning, I have my pockets be jingling, man.
Right.
I'd be
Right.
coming to school with dough. So those were my first gigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the atmosphere of just the as you grew in the music? Uh, I like to hear you talk about what was the between the musicians themselves.
Well, there's different layers.
Mm.
That's a good question. It was us young cats admiring and looking up to the cats that was doing it, like Johnny Talbot,
Mm.
Eddie Foster, the Ballads, the Whispers was on the scene. They had just come up here from L.A. All the cats that were out there doing and playing the clubs, Eugene Blacknell.
Yeah, I know all of those. Yeah.
And Eddie Foster.
Eddie Foster was in my class.
Yeah.
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 So those are the cats we were trying to mimic and watching. I mean, it was like Fred Hughes, Terrible Tom.
Yeah.
All those cats was out there. You know, we seeing posters of them and
Right.
seeing their names on the marquee. That's what we were setting our goal for. Man, we want to be like Johnny Talbot, man.
Okay.
And
Okay.
D Thing.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, it was like little Hollywood. Because whenever you see them cats, they was always sharp. They looked like money. It's like, man, I saw Johnny Talbot today, man. That's how it was.
Okay.
You know, we had our own celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay.
So
good times during that time, huh?
Huh?
Good times during that
Very
time.
good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was the pride for the community and what was going on in the community. It was just off the hook as far as I was concerned. Mm-hmm. You know, like I say, it was like little Hollywood to me. You know.
So were there many clubs in Oakland at that time?
Yeah. Yeah, lots of clubs.
Mm-hmm.
You had, we were just talking before we started filming. The Continental Club was like royalty as far as I was concerned. The Sportsman Club, the Showcase. Then you had clubs like the Triangle Club, McKesmo's out here in Richmond.
Yeah, remember that.
And the outlying cities, I can't think of, like Pittsburgh had, I forgot the name of it. I can't remember. I have it in the book. I talk about it. But these were premier clubs. And the thing that we had the top local talent, plus they were bringing in the national talent. The big name artists of B.B. King, Bobby Bland, Major Lance, The Impressions, Sir Lady Jiver, female impersonator, Ike Tina Turner, just you name it, Jerry Butler. All these acts were coming into these clubs. So on the local level, the local musicians who were good enough would be rubbing shoulders with these national artists and national and international artists. James Brown would be here. Now, James usually would come to, I didn't do Sweets. Sweets was before me. Sweets Ballroom.
Sweets Ballroom, oh yeah.
But he would come there. Then he started coming to the Oakland Auditorium all the time.
Right.
That's when I really got a chance to really peek and see James Brown. Because in the beginning, man, we used to just go down there. We wouldn't have no money to get in. Mm-hmm. We'd be running around, just waiting until they open the door to somebody come out to come to the bus. Was on, man, I saw him. And then we'd have to watch for the cops too, because the cops be running us away. You know, they didn't want us loitering around. Right. But people was all over the place. But we just stayed on the move. They opened the door again. I saw him. But just to be close to James Brown, man, just know he was in the room.
Of course.
And even though you outside, that's how much James Brown affected the community, man.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah.
Summertime in the big city.